Yo, what's going on, people? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up, please. I feel like I'm in a webinar or something. Who's out there? All right. It's almost giveaway time. I'm going to build this set first. And then we chat around a little bit. You know, this instruction booklet is quite nostalgic. It is. It is by far. So you got old Luke's face on there. Thank you, stud. You got old Luke's face on there. On the, you know, watched a lot of this Star Wars stuff, man. So if you help me, definitely, if you are definitely like an avid person of Star Wars Lego, not just Star Wars, but Lego Star Wars too. Like, the rabbit hole goes deep, right? But if you're an avid fan, please, and give me some dialect, while I'm building this thing. Now, your boy's not gonna build the whole entire thing. I think that I'm a slow builder, and so I think it would just take me too long. And you guys got plenty of things to do today, unless you just, you know, unless I'm ahead of the game, which I'm starting right now, folks. I'm starting right now. But yeah, definitely. Like I hear that, I hear out in the community that let me turn this down a bit. I hear out in the community that, like, some, Star Wars folks were just, hoping to get something else other than, something new, I should say, something more new than the UCS X Wing again, right? But somebody like me, I wasn't collecting Lego back then. And if you go and try to go get that old school set, it's going to cost you some bread, right? What's going on, Bayou? What's going on, Southern? What's going on, Stud? Stud is always present. He's always present. Good for you, Stud, man. You know what? Let me tell y'all, Stud is in the community, y'all. Like he hits everybody's stream. He don't discriminate against nobody's stream. He's always for good dialect on the stream. So so the scuttlebutt was that there were some folks that were a little bit upset about this set coming out as a UCS again, and I get that, dude. I totally get that. But here's the thing: like Star Wars, well, Lego Star Wars, Lego hasn't forgot about you, right? Because last year y'all got the UCS Razor Crest, which was new. Like nobody ever had that, so that was like new. so so they haven't forgot about you, but I get it. Like the fan base is always for what have you done for me lately. That was good. The UCS Razor Crest was good, but what are you gonna do for me this year? And I think that's a lot to do with some of the fan base. I think it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of ships in the Star Wars universe that you could actually, get the UCS on, right? Like there's a lot that you could do. And it's just I don't know. It's like, you got six in one hand, half a dozen in the other. What do? Do you give the folks, something new that everybody get new, or you revisit and make something a little bit better that you did from yesteryear, because now you have new pieces and stuff, and then you got a new fan base. And maybe that I didn't, like with me, I didn't get to collect that old school X-wing fighter, and the old school one wasn't shabby, man. It was on point, But you would have get it now, it's gonna cost you a whole lot more. He said people are complaining about the R2 fig because the scale of it versus the ship is off. I don't think it's bad. Yeah, you know what? That is a good observation. And you know what? I think I do want to open up a conversation. Maybe not on this stream. I mean, we could talk about it on this stream, but I think I want to kind of do a video on that. Because that is a good observation, Stud, is that yeah, the scales off for the R2 fig. It is for a UCS, you know, But I think that maybe they built the. I'm thinking. I'm speculating. I'm speculating. I'm not. I don't know for sure, but I'm just speculating. Right? This is speculations, folks. Just speculations. Um, but what I think is that did I put those in there? Did I skip it? Oh, I got it. Um, what I think is that R2, like the figs are always like an afterthought, right? So you build this awesome set like a UCS and you throw in the figs, right? It's an afterthought, right? And so, like you said, that R2 doesn't fit to scale. And if this was a challenge on Brickman would crucify you for that. He'd tell you that your R2 is off scale and now you're in the bottom two, right? What's going on? Critical breakdown. Critical breakdown. I need you to, as a cop, I need you to identify yourself. Critical breakdown. I see you everywhere. Are you into Dungeons and Dragons? Critical breakdown. I think you are, because that name critical is. I got to get back with my crew, man. I've been ducking Friday nights. Well, I've been busy. Certain Friday nights I've been busy, and I haven't been in the house on a Friday night lately. But to play Dungeons and Dragons. But I need to get back onto it with my friends because I miss my friends. And it's been busy. But they froze my character into a tree. Like so a tree, my character's in a tree. So it's basically like my character's on pause. And maybe somebody has to do a magic spell or something. I don't know. I gotta ask my friend Jesse about it. Because it's time to reactivate the Ice Ronin and because my friends need me because I saw them the other day when they were playing. They kind of needed some muscle, and none of them had any muscles because they were all spellcasters. So I got to get back and hang out with the team. Is it exactly the figs are an afterthought when it's a yeah, so like and that's bad to say because in above all, like people collect sets, right? But I think now if I'm wrong, Stud, please keep me honest. I think there's probably more people that are collectors of minifigs than they are anything else. Like you get some because I know some folks that'll be like, look, I really don't care for the set too much. I just want the minifigs. And then you have some folks like on whatnot selling a bunch of minifigures. So that's what I think on this one here. Could the builder went ahead and build this? Now that would be something that we never seen, Stud. Now see, Stud, you are an innovator for real. Like that's something that we never seen is a well, I haven't seen other than a UCS R2, maybe a built to scale like R2, like it's a buildable one, right? That actually would fit the scale of this UCS. That's something. Maybe I just gave somebody an idea. Maybe. Where's this piece at? That's what happens when you don't sort your stuff. Oh, you gonna say I'm entombed in the dark evil tree? Oh, so you've been watching that? I'm entombed in the dark evil tree, waiting to be awakened. So I'm technically dead if I'm entombed, right? I'm not frozen. Like I'm not like Walt Disney where they got me in the cryo chamber and nothing like that. I'm 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 technically a pharaoh, right? So now when I come out, Stud, I could be Pharaoh Ice Ronin, right? Because now I'm entombed, right? So that's how that go, right? Right? You said the minifig market is crazy for Star Wars thing. Not sure about the other lines. Yeah, Bayou. I actually had a good friend reach out. But they were reaching out about selling some figs because they into that thing, and I just inquired. I inquired. I acquired. Sorry, I acquired a bunch of Star Wars figs, and yeah, they were a bit damaged, a bit. They weren't mine. They were all in a bag. So I didn't give it to him. He paid for them. But I mean, there were some good ones in there. Like if they were totally complete. But I'm not, and that's just it. I'm not a I'm not a salesperson. I don't go out and sales, resell minifigures, resell sets. I collect, man. My room is ridiculous with sets, ridiculous with sets because I just like to collect, man. I collect it. Thank God I'm off today, y'all. I'm so happy. I am building some Lego, man, on my day off because I needed this day off. It just seemed like work been pretty hectic, man. And this, let me tell you, this piece of plastic takes you on a journey. I feel like the Reading Rainbow with LeVar Burton, right? I'm telling my age. Like this piece of plastic takes you on a journey, so I feel like I can leave into another world or another country without even leaving the confines of my home, right? Let's see. So I'm gonna tell you, there's probably about 18 bags in this set. 18 bags. I'm not counting the little tiny ones with the bag within the bag, but it's probably like, if you count those, then you're probably at least like at 24, 26. But it's like 18 bags in the set. You was thinking that the same thing, that they could have printed some dome Lego parts, R2's head, X Wing, and yeah, that that would have probably increased the value of the set stud. Like, you want those things, but are you willing to pay the price for them? Like, just for like that UCS, which is right from the UCS Razor Crest. That's why I keep referring to it, because it's sitting right there. The custom one from Rich Boy is right here. um that one not only came with the awesome Razor Crest ship with all the features, right? But then you got a buildable, what's it, what is it, that barg or whatever, the buildable blur. I couldn't get it out. Maybe I need a drink of water real quick. Blur, the buildable blur. Say that 5 times fast, right? Buildable blur, the brick building blur. So it came with a blur, and it came with a quill, and you get the baby Yoda and his little thing, and another Denjar. But I think having the buildable blur actually, like, it feel like you got more. So I think that having a buildable R2 was probably definitely doable, right? Who's your bricks? Who's your bricks live, bro? I love you. We go back, way back, like, spinal cords and car seats, Hoosier, but you got to lose that live, man. I'm real sensitive to that word live. You got to use the word live. I don't know, like, who's your bricks now? Like, you got to use that live. That live's a no go for me, bro. What's going on? Did you end up going to Hoosier? Did you end up going to that BrickCon out there in where was it? It was in Memphis, right? This weekend. Did you able to check that out? Claxton, what's going on, Clax? Welcome to the stream, friend. We are building. I figure I do about, get a couple bags in, and then I'm gonna tell you how you win this set. All right, I'm gonna tell you how you win this set. They say you didn't get to do that one. Oh, okay, okay. What's the next one near you, Hoosier? So I'll make sure I'm there. Cause I didn't get to do that one either. I think he invited me. He invited me to Minnesota, but I was doing something for the youth, and so I couldn't. My luck was doing something for the youth, so I was trying to change it, and I couldn't, and so I had to turn the Minnesota thing down, which is like, I'm sad I had to, because I really wanted to go out there and see my boy Jesse, and but I didn't want to disappoint a bunch of kids neither, so I turned that one down, and then you had the one in Memphis this week. So I hope he invites me back out, because that is a fun show. Like, that brick convention is a fun show. It is. Who's you? You gonna pick up one of these, bro? You gonna pick up? This means something. It doesn't look like much right now, but this right here means something. This means something. You booking your flight for Brick World today, bro? You mean not Brick World? You mean Lego Master Fest, right? Oh no, you can't use the word fest. You can't use the word fest. It's gonna be like Lego Masters Extravaganza Palooza, something crazy, right? Because like you're gonna have like 50 Lego Masters will be in the same vicinity at the same time, so you can, say hello to your favorite Lego Master. He said, "What's that?" This is Star Wars, friend. This is the theme that you said you didn't want to get sucked down to, and you end up getting sucked down anyway because they make so much cool stuff. So this is the UCS X Wing, friend. This is it. This is that. He said, "Bro, Brickfest is a bus everywhere. Like Chad used to be my guy, but I guess when you lie to my face, then we kind of part ways at that point. But I think that and what it is that if people go to the shows, you still irrelevant, and that's what matters. Is that people go to his shows, and so he's still irrelevant because people go to him, and then they complain. But they came to your town last year, you went, and you going again this year. Nothing's the same, and you complain, but he got your money, so whatever. So I challenge people to go. There's new shows in town and stuff. So just you're probably better off. I'm breaking this all the way up. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm moving too fast. Oh, there we go. I see where I'm at. Um, there's new shows in town. You got Brick Universe. You got Brick Convention. He's coming out, and you got a whole lot of other shows that are around. You got Brick World. They do a couple shows outside of Chicago that people didn't know about, but they do. You got Cascade, you got Cody down in Utah. Bro, let me tell you, I love going to brick conventions, but bro, you got to open up a $10,000 credit card for your travel expenses, bro, because that's like it gets like even when doing the shows and stuff like that. I mean, unless you AC Pen, like if you AC Pen, I kind of think that they pay for everything because you're bringing the whole kitchen sink. But like for a Lego Master, somebody want to invite you to a show, they usually take care of your travel, your hotel, one or the other. But it's still costly, bro. Like you like say if they take care of one, you got to pay for the other, and then they want you to go on to multiple shows, and then eventually all that stuff adds up. I mean, unless you got like crazy merch like Corey does with the Bregos, where you're actually making back the money that you put out, then it's a go. But if you don't, like if you going just to say hello, yeah, it's going to be like a pretty tough stretch. That's just that stuff adds up. So like I said, get yourself a $10,000 credit card for your travel expenses. Let's see. I think I'm golden. Yeah, we go way back, bro. We go way back. I'm definitely old school, man. It's old school when you get the youth call you OG. Like, hey, what's up, OG? Like what? You don't know how to feel about that. You say everybody knows that. Man, I wish that was the case, man. If I was number one, I would I would have that trophy, bro. Boone is on a whole nother level, man. I wish I'll get there one day when I grow up, Claxton. When I grow up, I'll be there when I grow up. I ain't grown up yet. You say you should look at flights today. And here's the thing, Stay. I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to see if my lug wants to like just travel like by car again. But instead of a car, I'll probably do a 15 passenger van maybe. So that way all the adults could take a 2 hour drive. They're all responsible for a 2 hour drive. And we get there without somebody being the drive hero. Like, cause me and my lug ambassador, we split the drive, but that was like massive. Cause like driving 5 hours on the splitting 5 hours or 7 hours or whatever it was tough. I did 5 hours and then he turned around and did the other five. And it was just, I mean, the drive is long, but at least you could break it up. If you have multiple people, you could break it up. It won't be as bad because then you can be in the back taking a nap. He said I saved you from Philly jail. Yeah, man. Hey, I hope, my friend, I hope you don't ever have to see that person ever again. See, I said person, right? I hope you don't ever have to see that person again in life because maybe you get flashbacks and want to strangle somebody. And I don't want you to do that, Hoosier. You're nice. One of us, some of us gotta be square, and that's you, man. You a square dude. And so me and Chris had to keep you being square. Leave the nonsense for me and Chris. You know, leave all the nonsense for me and Chris, man. So we had to keep you square. We had to pull my man out the tank. Uh, bring Charm to Louisville. Haven't seen him, and Charm he's a real busy guy, right? And he's a real busy guy, and I think he's kind of, I won't say take a Lego break, but I think he's doing the right thing, and he's not doing so many conventions because then I guess he's kind of restoring his love for Lego, right? He's still building, but he's building for himself. Like he's not building, to be at, cons and stuff like that. So he kind of took a back seat from all that. Even the lug, he took kind of back seat to just to I guess rejuvenate his love for his building and stuff like that because he liked to build like very extravagant stuff. So he's been in chill mode, but I respect that. You got to do what works for you. Uh, yeah, man, I gotta I'm I'm gonna take today after I finish this to watch the Mandalorian finale. Right, I'm definitely gonna watch that because I've been hearing a lot, and I've been trying to stay away from spoilers because I haven't just taken the time to sit down and watch it because I know every time I sit down to watch it, I get interrupted. I do. So I don't want to be interrupted. So today's a day that I probably won't be interrupted. So I'll probably go watch it today. All right, man. Don't work too hard out there, bro. You're making too much money anyway, man. Don't work too hard out there, bro. So, Stud, have you catched up on any of the Australia Grand Lego Masters stuff? Have you caught up on any of that? I've been watching Billsy, and I've been watching Billsy stream, and then only thing I have is a lot of the images and stuff that they post online and stuff like that. And so, man, that show looks crazy busy. That show is like crazy busy, man. And you got all that talent in one room. So it definitely looks like the Grandmasters look like a brick wall Chicago, right? Where the who's who come out, the who is who's come out, and they are like crazy, 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 crazy busy. Like it's like crazy busy. It's crazy, crazy. Like the bills are like just out of this world, bro. Oh, that's my buddy calling. I had to buzz him after the stream. It's been pretty busy. You haven't caught it, stud. You haven't caught the Australia man. Let me see. We building right? Yeah, I guess we are. Check this out, man. Stud. Now you got me. You don't want to spoil it for you. Catch up on the Mando. Yeah, catch up on. Let me catch up on the Mando. Don't spoil it for me, man. don't spoil it. I'll be mad. But I kind of figured that. I can kind of see which way they're going because they are they are definitely following behind, I guess, the stories of the animated series, and like because I think the animated series kind of jumped past everything, right? They just shot past everything. So I think you kind of got to make somehow you tell your story, but you kind of got to make it loop back to what was already told, right? Maybe. Hmm. Grandmaster USA is going to be fire. I hope they do that by you. I hope that they do. I do. I hope that they do that line. Yeah. And I can't wait to watch, man, because at this point, like you got to be at your best. You definitely got to be at your best at this point, right? And you know, I'm looking at Brickman, and I think like Harry and Sarah got voted off the last episode I seen, and you could see the tears in his eyes, right? Because like these are his like favorites, and I'm sure he probably handpicked which ones were going to, compete on this one, right? And you could tell like he's forged some good friendships with these folks, and it's such a letdown because it's somebody has to lose. You want all of them to win because they're your favorites, right? That's why they're on there, right? And it's tough, man. I wouldn't want to be a judge because at this point with that show, like you have forged some good relationships or friendships with these folks that have been giving you these fantastic bills in and out, right? You need to come back to who you say I need to come back to D&D campaign. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm trying to what is it? Cinco de Mayo's Friday. Cinco de Mayo's Friday, bro. I don't know. Like it's Cinco de Mayo. People, that's the night you want to be out, right? I think. I think that's the night everybody wants to be out, like on Cinco de Mayo, right? Mm. All right, let's see. I don't like that. Oh, I dig it. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, do two of these, huh? So you wouldn't spoil it unless You're on the Jesse. Oh, yo, Jesse need to bring back the spoiler show, man. You know, it's a lot of good content. Like he could bounce around some good content. But he been busy with the D and he's been on the run with that D, and that is tough, man. You see, like I watched a lot of D&D streams where they have the boards, but they ain't Lego, bro. They not Lego. They not. And so, I think he's definitely on to something by constructing the maps in Lego. Like, so that I think that's cool. Since the Ahsoka series looks like it has a great production value. Yeah, it does, man. I like. What started that, right? I think the way they shot the Mandalorian, right? The way they shot the Mandalorian, and they actually made a virtual reality world where they're in a room, and each wall is basically a green screen, right? And so, I think once they master that, man, I think sky's the limit. And that's why Ahsoka looks the way it does. And like the news episodes of Mando looks amazing. Something like that is, that's got to have a long time effect on some series that are coming out, right? Like positive, you know. Here's my thing. I want to know when they bringing the Razor Crest back. That's what I want to know. Forget that M1. Forget that. I want to know because that Razor Crest was an iconic ship. Before it to go down like that, somebody's got to like take. I don't know. They're gonna have to make another one. They're gonna have to find one. He's gonna have to come across one somewhere. Yeah, somebody definitely gonna have to modify one for it. They need to bring the Razor Crest back. But I know they won't because they won't even bring IG-11 back. He's a skeleton. Said NFL draft work gets nuts for you. Yeah, the draft. See, what you do, stud, is you have like how they have sports betting. You do I don't know, like like you do betting for like who's gonna bite it in the next episode of Mandalorian or something. Who's gonna bite it, right? Who's gonna bite the dust? What character get written out? He said, "Watch, I may get that call by you." You think I hope so. Like I hope so. If I do, like I said, I definitely did it. That's why I did. That's why I did the Christmas show, man. Because who wouldn't want another chance? Of just bro, I'm on the show playing with Lego. Like, look at me. Like that was So when they called me for that, it was automatic yes before they asked. So, but yeah, I mean, it would be definitely challenging. Like say yes, oh yeah, it's gonna be a breeze. Nah, I'm sure the challenges are gonna be very challenging. Like being with a because they mixed everybody up. So being with a new partner is probably gonna be challenging. Being with what did I do here? Wait a minute. Being with Jermaine was challenging, right? And because I didn't know everything about Jermaine to really compliment him, right? And so that was challenging because I was back then I was learning on the fly, like I was just learning Oh, I see what I did. I was learning on the fly, and so being it was like being with Jermaine was challenging. So I think that I would probably fit well, but it would still be it still would be challenging. Just the fact that you're learning somebody else's strengths and weaknesses, right? And you're trying to complement your strengths to their weaknesses, and so that you can persevere, right? But yeah, the answer is yes. So I think it's awesome. Though I think it's awesome. I can't wait to see what what this new season is going to look like. But we got to wait till the end of the year. Like we got to wait till the end of the year because it usually comes out. It looks like they're dropping it out in the fall. That's what it usually looks like. Um, but the wait and the suspense is killing me. But I want to see like because some of the folks that are probably on that show are people that you probably rubbed elbows with at conventions and stuff like that, and so you get to see how they do, and it's cool to see the contestants' face light up when they on set, because then I kind of know that feeling, like man, like and see their faces light up. Yeah, that's a good feeling. So they definitely match the virtual sets on the Star Wars, right? And getting better and better production value. Yeah, yeah. I like that they did continue on with that, like because here's the thing, like how many it's dozens, hundreds of movies and hundreds of like movie sagas and stuff like that that they end in the movies and that's it. Like you don't see no series or animated series or television series or spin-off from like it's very few movies that actually that make it there like that. And Star Wars has been around, and so it's just good to see. Like I'm gonna tell you this old fable, but I'm gonna tell it to you in a new way. And so like Star Wars has been able to reinvent themselves time and time again, right? And I'm glad that they found, like you said, the production of the actual series. Here's my thing. I love the fact that I get told a Star Wars story without listening to the Luke's or the Skywalker saga. Like that we go on to somebody else's story, because if it's a big galaxy, there's many stories to be told, right? Mm, oh, there they are. Andor was a hit because it was different. Yep, it was different than a different story. Yeah, like I could, Andor. What was the other movie? It's a shame. That's how you get no, you forget. Rogue One. I like Rogue One because it's a different cast of characters, right? And here's the thing, right? There's a lot of characters like say for instance, I love that Bubba Fett toyed around with Cad Bane, right? Like that was the first time we saw Cad Bane in real life. And you kind of wonder how they were gonna like, how do you make a character like that? And they did it. And because he always has been animated. I love the Mandalorian because they started off like the Wild Wild West. Like it was like, I like those stories. Like give me that type of story any day. Like a space cowboy. I think my coffee done got cold. Cup of coffee. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get this right. All right. Yo, what's going on, friend? Agents of Mock. What's going on, Troy? All right, all right. Don't work too hard, man. Don't. Hey. Be careful out there on the job, my friend. Your hands are very valuable, man. So you need to be paying attention with them fences, man. Like you need to be. If you said something, watch the fingers, bro. Watch them fingers. Thanks for hanging out, bro. I am going to what time we at? Where we at? Let me see. We're 43 minutes in, and when I get to the hour mark, I'm gonna tell you how to win this blicky. Yeah, I said blicky. So I'm gonna tell you how to win this blicky at the hour mark, so everybody can get their entries in. Folks, if you are tuning in, one of my good friends, Troy, is in the chat. Agents of Mock. He will be on the Versus show next Thursday. And it's actually anniversary of the Versus show. We started off back in the day doing a Star Wars mock build, right? I think it was like Star Wars the May the 4th mock build. And then we kept it up every month, even though I've been on a hiatus for a bit. We got to bring it back, but and we will. We'll talk about it. But myself, Larry, Troy, Jesse, and I got Brooklyn Bricks will be joining us, and we all have the same set. We have a TIE Bomber set, and we're going to do an alt build on the TIE Bomber set. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That's a good point, friends. That's a good point right there. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, you probably want to see it. If you haven't seen it, you probably want to see it. It was definitely an awesome show. Like the first episode of the Versus, which was like May the 4th. It was like May the 4th, and then we did something like May, like the 6th. They come in too, or something crazy. It was awesome. It was an awesome show. All right. Yes, but I'm glad to have those brothers back. I need to see if they're doing. I think they're doing Dungeons and Dragons this weekend. So I'll see what I have to talk to the dungeon master, see what I have to do to resurrect my character, so I can play. I got to get the coach to put me back in the game. So the feeling, the hands hurting and loading. Yeah. That's what I'm telling my friend. Be careful, because his hands are everything, bro. That's that real man's work right there. Got to be careful. And let me tell you, friend, I'm a man, but I ain't done no real man's work in my life, friend. Not in my life. I never. Nah, let me stop that. Oh yeah. Oh, Jesse has one in person. Oh, so we off the hook this week. All right. Because it's Cinco de Mayo, bro. And I know, look, Troy, I know you're from the West Coast. And I know that Cinco de Mayo over there is a big thing. So I know you're not gonna be in no stream on a Friday night, which is Cinco de Mayo. I just got a hunch, bro. You say you gotta, yeah, it's a lot of streams you catch up on, man. You catch up on the Critical Bricks on Jesse's channel. If you go over to Troy's channel, he's always got a city update. And my man had one of the most epic. He still has one of the most epic, but he had one of the first epic UCS mock Avengers Towers. Like I'm talking like 6 feet tall up Avengers Tower. He had one of the first ones. And then of course, people come after, a lot of people, including myself, we come after. But he had one of the first. So he's always doing updates on his channel. So check him out. So folks want to win. They want to win this UCS. You got like 12 minutes. In 12 minutes, I'll make the announcement how to do it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I did that wrong, friend. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You said you could do it. You can't. Oh, yeah. You know what? Come Chicago, friend. Let me tell you, come Chicago. Because Larry brings his own potion with him. Come Chicago, ain't no sleeping in Chicago, bro. I know I slept a lot last year at Chicago. I ain't sleeping no more. I ain't sleeping no more. I slept a lot because that drive got me had me all messed up, and I never recovered. That's probably why I should fly. I should fly, but I'm not. So I can bring some epic stuff, and hopefully I get my hands on a van. I can bring my Taipei tower. That's what I'm hoping. Stud it out. So you've been working. You work with TSC. Is trying to figure out how you can wrap circles around them. Smarter, not harder. Huh? Yeah, you always want to work smarter, not harder. But we always end up doing the hard work anyway, right? That's how it usually works out, right? You end up doing the hard stuff anyway, and then you do double work because you messed up. So you gotta go back and do the double work. Oh, this thing's pretty. Oh, that's how they get it. So you got the Technic brick inside the plates, kind of strength, like the strength challenge, like the bridge or the sleigh challenge, right? You put the Technic brick and then you put the plates on top to reinforce them. See that? See that? And you thought I wasn't learning. So it's been a while since you've done the mock challenges each. Yeah, it has been, friend. It has been. And it's good because I like to see what Troy comes up with. I like to see what Jesse and Larry come up with. And and you'll definitely get to see it, especially like I think doing it with a set, you have limited pieces at that point. I can't go to my chuck pile and figure out, yeah, I can make this with this and that. So like you got limited pieces. I'm looking at this set and I'm talking to my boys, and I'm looking at this set and I'm thinking like, yeah, we might have to, like, I don't know, we might have to add some pieces to this set. we we might because I don't know, man. I'm looking at the pieces in the set and it's like, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, I'm over here messing up already, dude. Hold on. I had to get this stud in this. All right, get in there. Get in your hole. There we go. All right. Now I am on my way to victory. Here we go. Yeah, so Thursday, 7 o'clock, we'll be doing the versus thing again. And let me tell you, building in 90 minutes, I'm rusty, man. I'm like real rusty. So I gotta I'm cheating because I'm looking at the pieces, right? I'm a lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm cheating because I'm looking at the pieces. Which yeah, you ain't cheating. I'm looking at the parts list and trying to imagine exactly what to build. Like, I don't know. I don't have a I don't know. So I gotta see. Ooh, wait. Yeah, he is, man. I think he found like and that's just it. Like being a it's a lot going on like this week and this month, right? Being a YouTuber and my YouTube channel is embarking on a 6 year come the 30th of this month, right? So 6 years being a YouTuber. Um and I don't do this, I don't post every day. I probably should stream and post every day. Maybe I'll get a better response, but I don't. I don't. And maybe one day I'll be able to, but I don't. But being a YouTuber, you try to find your niche, right? And Jesse been a YouTuber for a while, and I think this right here has been waiting for him a while. But like, look where he's been, to get to this point here. It took him a while to get to this point here, and so I think he's definitely on because one night, I'm gonna tell you, one night I was watching. One night he had about a good 30 people watching. And so I was looking like, man, folks are looking serious. All right, let me take these off the board because I don't need this at all. We're on bag two. And plus, I got a lot of like review videos to do and stuff and all that stuff, all that fun stuff. 5 minutes, and I'm gonna tell you how to win this, how to win one. 5 minutes. Hang with me. Hang with me. 5 minutes. I'm gonna tell you how to win one. So the only thing about a UCS set is that I don't know. I probably should have had a trash can over here. All these little tiny bags, and then you got to clean up after. Like it's like a big cleanup. He said those rusty Lego joints, right? WD-40, right? Some 40. All right, let's see. Oh no, we don't need that. We don't need no Lego rolling off the table, friend. That is a disaster. Oh, the Amazon guy is here. He is he? So my Lego room it used to be a garage until I moved in here, and now it's the Lego room, right? Um, and so I can hear. Only thing about being in the garage, unless you like insulated the sliding door, like you take the You do your 2 x 10 thing, and just make it a full wall. You hear everything on the outside, right? You hear everything. You don't use storage trays? Nah, I don't, friend. I don't sort for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't sort a set before building it. I just don't. Like, if I'm sorting, if I'll sort pieces that way I can make a mock. But I just, for sets, I throw the pieces on the table, and I think I just have more fun just searching for the pieces versus trying to. I mean, you're probably right by you. I probably should use one, and it would probably make the bill go a little bit faster. Maybe, but I don't, because then it takes time to sort, right? If you do sort and trade, it takes a little time to sort. When I just want to dive right into the build, man, I just want to get right to it. Now, I'm that owl that you bring that Tootsie Roll pop to, friend. I'm that owl because I give you 1, 2 licks, and then I'm cracking right down the center. I'm gonna crack it. I'll tell you, man, I'm gonna crack it right down the center. You get 1 or 2, and then I'm cracking that thing. So you needed some of those classic figs for mocks. It's been a long time since we've gotten. Let me tell you, friend, I have done one Lego mock before, and it took me a while, but I've done it. And then I just recently did another. I just recently did another, and I'm gonna reveal it probably after May 4th. I think May 4th will probably be a safe zone for me. So I'm gonna reveal it May 4th. Um, I probably should do a video, and I will. I'll do a video. I'll do a video. I'll do a video on it. And but yeah, I had to go buy. So I had to, for this mock I just did, this Star Wars mock I did. I had to go buy the indoor 4 and up set, right? Just for the figs, because the figs had every fig that I need in there. Like, they had all 3 figs that I needed for my mock right in that one set. So odd too. It was just odd that it was just like a 4 and up set. Like, those figs would just be in a 4 and up set, and not like a regular set, right? You said Khan should. Oh, no, no, no. That's a touchy subject, friend. Yo, stud. That's why I love you, stud. Because you always in the mess, man. You keep it messy. I like it messy. I like that. So yeah, I don't know, but he ended up joining. Khan ended up joining like Umbrella Builds, because she does the same thing. So he ended up like pulling out of our stuff, and he joined them. Um, but yeah, it was definitely an accidente. What happened on just or my stream. Jesse was checking his stuff, but it was an accident. He didn't mean to do it. I mean, but he probably ended up having, he pulled it out because he was gonna go stream with his friends. So that's all. We still love Khan. We still love Khan. But yeah, it would have probably been good on one end, because then you got somebody else with a different perspective. But then on the other end, um, it was easier on Jesse being a new dungeon master, right? Because the more people you got, the more stuff you have to maintain, versus having a smaller group. Things go by a little bit faster. I didn't, and it's funny. Like I said, it's funny because I said it once before, was that like my brother used to play that game, and I would never know. I was too young to even I was too young to even roll dice, and so I didn't know like really nothing about those type of games, other than like the materials and stuff that he left like behind when he left to go to the military, right? And he left a lot of little die cast characters, because he used to buy a little tiny die cast characters and paint them and stuff like that. And for the board, right? The board that Jesse has. And it's funny. I never thought that, like, I would ever play that game, because I knew nothing about it. And I still didn't know nothing about it until, I had a bunch of friends who were into it. It was like, all right, well, if you teach me, I can play. So, and it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like extremely. I thought it was going to be a lot of math. There's math, but it ain't scary math. Like, you get into calculus stuff like that, you lose me every time. He's in a Tootsie Pop hours and stuff. I'm just telling you how old I am, stud. That's all. I'm telling you how old I am, where I come from, bro. That's where I come from. Saturday morning cartoons was Saturday morning cartoons. Now you don't even see Saturday morning. I think that's what's wrong with kids these days, man. I think they need to bring back the Saturday morning cartoons, where every cartoon had a positive message about something. Where if it was like, oh man, you got me over here talking, stud. Let me show you. All right, so let me fire this thing up. Let me show you how you're gonna win. How you gonna win this X Wing? All right, hold on. Let me stop the music. Let me stop the music. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Let me show you how you're gonna win this X Wing here. All right, I got the details right here. Let's see. Just stand by. Stand by. Where'd you go? No. All right, here we go. Here we go. Listen up. Hey, it's your boy Iceberg, and you're probably watching me build this set right now. This set is your set, and this is how you win that set. Right now, I am activating a Gleam link. It's going to populate of all the subscriptions that you got to my channel, to my YouTube channel, to my Instagram channel. And what you're going to do is you're going to log on to this Gleam website here, where I have the contest already set up. The contest is called May the 4th Lego Star Wars UCS X Wing giveaway. All right. In the description, you see that it starts today and it will end on May 4th, where I will announce the winner on the Versus show. Points get you entries. Many entries give you many chances to win. So if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, you get points for that. I think you get 3 points. If you subscribe to my Twitter, you get points for that. And my Instagram, you get points for that. It's going to ask you for your name and a contact email. That's important because I don't return things to handles. So you might want to put a real name and a real email so that I can contact you to let you know that you won. Those are the rules. So May the 4th be with you. On May the 4th, I will be drawing a winner, and it will be on the Versus show Thursday night at 7 p.m. on the Iceberg Bricks channel. Yes, the boys are back in town. We're going to be building, we're going to be using the TIE Bomber set to make an alt build. It's going to be about 5 different types of builds from one set. It's going to be pretty sticky, but this right here is yours. So log on to that Gleam link that you see, and May the 4th be with you. That's how you're gonna win it. I'm gonna try to put it in. Let's see what I could do here. I'm going to. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to in the chat here for you. Hold on, friend. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna put in the chat for you. All right. Here we go. Try to put this. Oh yeah, I got it. I got it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Stand by. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for you so you can get it directly, friends. Because I want you to win. I want you to win. I want you to feel good with some Lego. All right, here we go. Here's the link, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on. It should be in there. There you go. All right, that's the direct link to the link. So you can go check it out yourself. More entries, the more chances you got. Like I think like I said, the YouTube entries give you 3 entries, right? So it's like putting your name in the hat 3 times. If you go in and do the Instagram, I think that's another 2, and you got 5 entries, and I think there's another entry which is the Twitch that gives you another 2. So that's how you win that thing. So I hope that you all participate. Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah, the kung fu. Yeah, man. You know, every one of them had like that positive message, and I'm about positivity. I'm in here giving Lego away. I'm trying to be your boy. I'm trying to be about that positivity. Give you some positivity in life, man. You know. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Where we at? Oh, we over here. Oh, I got that done. Oh, all right. I'm about to re-step a step. All right, here we go. That's how you win. It is open. Um, the link is in the chat. It should get you right to it. It should just put you right to it, and make sure you fill out your name and your real name, the name that your mom gave you, not the name that you wish you had. Make sure you fill out your name and your real email address so I can contact you, so I can get information on where to ship your stuff, man. If you want to know if you won, you got to watch the Versus show on Thursday. Did you miss the old school? Yeah, me too, bro. Like even remember Mr. T be telling you like he call you a fool, but then he tell you something positive. Like you know you got to do something positive, but then he call you a fool. You know, you miss those Saturday morning cartoons, man. They meant something. You know, I think that's what's wrong with kids today, man. They need them Saturday morning cartoons, man. They need them. Yeah, Hong Kong Fooey, man. That was he was the #1 super guy. See, I know the song. See, he was the #1 super guy. And a lot of that stuff today probably wouldn't be played because you know it's a lot of insensitivity going on in those cartoons. You know, but you know those were the times. But they, you know, they meant well, and it was all about positivity. My man Paul is from the Charm City. Look, they're embarking on their 10th year, right? So I probably need to go get a couple of bricks made for the group, and you know, embarking our 10th year anniversary being a lug, right? Oh, we're going this way, all right. You got the cartoons, yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, dude. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you that that's what these kids need these days, man. You know, they all stuck in the YouTube and Twitter and all that. You know, those short videos, all that stuff. They stuck in that world, man. They need them Saturday morning cartoons, bro. They need them. I need them. If you're just tuning in, about 2 minutes ago, I played a video on how to win the X Wing, the UCS X Wing. The link is actually in the chat. You sign up right there and you're in. I'm going to do the drawing May the 4th. Oh man, this thing here. I ain't going. This is all I'm gonna do today. I'm not gonna do nothing else. I need to finish this. Angry Dragon, how you been, friend? I ain't seen you in a while. I gotta catch you at one of those. Well, you always come to Brick Fair, Virginia, so that's why I'll probably see you at Brick Fair, Virginia. Angry Dragon. I'll see you down there. Yeah, so we're gonna try to make it happen. Hey, Paul, while I got you in here, I was just talking about it. We're going to Chicago. Everybody's going to Chicago. Everybody. I think you said you weren't coming. Dang. I'm trying to organize a team van. That's what you call it, a team bus. A team bus. You're gonna be like Madden and take the team bus over to Chicago. John Madden. You'll be like Madden and take the team bus. I'm trying to organize a team bus so that, you know, if folks got some big mocks and stuff like that, you can load it up on a team bus and get on a team bus and ride the team bus. That's what I want to do. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and organize that so we can go on the team bus. Instead of, you know, we just got to make sure that we are on the same schedule with travel, because I know some folks probably gotta either come down early, leave early, or they try to leave late. Are you going? All right. So let's try to organize a team bus, because this is a big whoop-de-doo, right? It is. Chicago is where it's at. And look, it's tough because I remember last time when I was with Troy and Jesse and Larry, I was like, yeah, we're gonna go catch a baseball game. We're gonna do this. I want to go, see some sights. I ain't get to do none of that, bro. I ain't get to do any of that. It was just so much. It was so much to do in the daggone convention that you didn't have time to do any of that. Yeah, that's just me, how I build. I put something on only to knock something else off. All right, hold on. I got it. Oh, 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 yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. You would need to see about canceling your flight. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got the flight going on. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. I think I put something in our Discord, Paul. And so what I want to do is actually rent maybe a 15 passenger van and take a bus down. That way we have room for us and we have room for all our mocks, and we drive down together. If we get like 5 people say, yeah, let's do it, cancel that flight, bro. Try to see if you get a refund on a later flight or something, or on a flight somewhere else or something. They give you a credit. See if you get a credit or something. I don't know. Yeah, because I had mentioned something about it at our lug meeting, but I didn't know. Like, I don't know if everybody was in on the idea. So I'll find out. We'll get it different because I kind of got some. I got some pull for a rental vehicle. I got some pull. I got a little bit of pull, and we'll make it happen. You know what I'm saying, friend? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we'll stop. Eat. Hang out and keep it going. Like, keep it rolling. And that way we all take turns. Maybe an hour or two on a drive or something like that. That way one person does the bulk of the drive. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just want to drive. There's some people like that though. They just want to drive. Not me, man. That was like excruciating. Oh, there's a lot of technique in my life right now. A lot. Said I love to drive. Okay, all right, Paul, you got it, man. You could be the wheel man. That used to be a video game. You could be the wheel man, bro. Whatever bank you want to rob, man, you be the wheel man. You could be the wheel man, bro. Here we go. Yeah, man. So yeah, I'll after this stream, I'll see if I could quickly organize it real quick. But I did mention something. So, but yeah, I could, because that way I could just go ahead and make the deposit on the wheels, and then we'll plan it out, bro. Because June will be here sooner than you know it, my good friend. It will be here, and that week is so epic. That week went by so fast. We were there from like what, like Wednesday to Monday, like Wednesday to Monday. That's how long Brick World Chicago is, right? Wednesday to Monday. I think so. Let me see something. Let me see if I can pin this thing here. Hold on, friend. Pin that message. Bam. All right. I think I just pinned the link. If you're just coming in and you're all about winning some Lego, right? Not just Lego, but the UCS X Wing Starfighter is your thing. Pilot by Luke Skywalker himself. I just pinned my comment in the chat so you can go right to that Gleam link, put your name in there, and as many times that you enter, as many times as you got to win this blicky. Yeah, yeah. So hopefully if we can get that spearheaded, man. I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and put the deposit down, take the drive. That way you can bring the mocks that you want to bring, because the more mocks, the more entries, the more chances you have to win. That sounds familiar. The more entries you have, the more chances you have to win at Brick World Chicago. Shows through Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man. So you take that week in Chicago, right? You take that week, and You don't take any more because you ain't got no more vacation left at your job. You take that weekend, you be done, son. You're done. You say not arriving until Friday. Okay, okay. Shy Time is in the house. What's up, Shy? Yeah, man. That's what it be. A Shy. When you gonna stop messing around and get on Lego Masters, bro? Huh? They need that, man. They need that. When you gonna stop messing around, dude? You bring a whole nother market, man. Oh, is it in there? Oh, it's in there, dude. It's in there. Mm, it's in there. Yeah. You said you got far last time, dude. So this is what I want to happen, Shy. Right when everybody's going to Chicago, man. I want to be, I want to be on one of those epic videos that you take to the store, man. Like you took the crew out and y'all went out and did some sightseeing and some shopping. I want to be on one of those epic shopping scenes, man. Is that okay for a player? Could I play a role on an epic shopping scene and be on a epic video shopping? Hmm. I see you. Speaking of job need to drop in the meeting. All right, brother. Thanks for stopping in, Paul. Trump City Lug is in the house. Oh, wait a minute. Dang, I got to do this twice. Ain't that a blicky? I say you might do something similar this year. All right, brother. Yeah, man, I want in. You know, like what Rakim say. If there's a freestyle busting off in the park, I want in. I want in, bro. I want in. Yeah, man. I remember, man. I remember. Yeah, I tried to cheat you out. I tried to cheat you out there, Shy. I did. I tried. I tried to get a little tall on you, man. I tried. I play. I'm a short dude. Well, I ain't short, but I'm average height. But on when you at those conventions, man, everybody's like an Amazon, like 6'7". Like you walking around looking up at everybody. So I had to do what I had to do. Oh, I had to stand on my tippy toes for Immosaurus, man. I said, there you go. All right, here we go. I think I'm ready now. Look at that. Don't know what it is, but I think it's pretty cool. Look at that. Oh man. Yeah, man. So, Chicago. Chicago's going to be pretty epic, man. I think, because now everybody's on to it, bro. Everybody. And then here's the thing: it's like I hate harping on it because here's how I really feel, right? Yeah, there's some epic builders on Lego Masters, but the real builders, to me, the real builders are the people who've been preparing all year to bring some epic stuff to the show to be seen, right? And those are all the people that are in the lugs, right? Those are that's the real to me, that's the real show. Like looking at all the talent on the table, that's the real show. And yeah, you know, you got folks from Lego Masters are gonna be there, and that brings the, you know, brings the crowd in. You know, you got the epic talent plus the Lego Masters and stuff like that. I'm there for the builds, man. I just want to see the epic stuff. I want the stuff that make me think like, oh snap, and then I go back and, you know, I go back to my wheelhouse and learn a technique from, you know, from somebody else's stuff. You know, that's what I'm on. You know. Oh man, this thing going all the way up. All right. All right. If you're just arriving in the chat, I have pinned a link to a giveaway. Please play. You might win some epic stuff. You don't play, you don't win. So you go to that Gleam link, and a lot of folks have done Gleam before. Like it'll, you got multiple ways of entry, and each way give you several different entries, right? It's like stacking the deck, bro. Like stacking the deck. All right. I spit that thing around. All right, hold on. That's what I get for playing around. Oh man, this is getting tricky. I gotta put this down. I ain't never seen nothing like this. This is oh wow. That's a lot of them. Watch me mess this thing up. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. I guess I'll find out what it is here in a second. Oh yeah, man. I got the, you know, that dude's a cool dude, man. Ryan came and picked me up from the airport. He didn't even have to do that, dude. And he came and picked me up from the airport, and we went to the Waffle House. We went to the Waffle House and did waffles, right? And and then we went shopping around, messing around. Man, I think we was out there. We was out there in Orlando, and we was out there in the outlets. In the outlets, man. Outlets feel like you're on the beach, man. That place, like, and I probably was close to the water, but not exactly at the water. But it felt like I was at the beach. Like that place was like just that beautiful. It felt like I was just at the beach. It was here we go. This goes right on top. Oh, that's what that is. See? I'm here messing around. All right, here we go. Ooh, that's a lot. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, I could tell this is going to be strong because it was going to be strong. It was until I just did that. All right, get back in here. All right, and here dropping Lego. All right, you know, let me see. All right, Ugh. Wait a minute. Listen if this locks into that. Oh, Technic Brick, how I love you so. I'm trying to get stuff lined up. I think when I dropped it, I took it offline. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Boy, I tell you. Oh, Technic Brick. Dang it. Oh, I see what's happening. They're meant to go like that. Like, this is where the wings go, right? But the way it slides in here, this, let me see. All right, I got you. Yeah, I'm struggling, y'all. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm gonna work this thing out, though. Oh, I see it. Technique's never easy. Oh, go in your hole, friend. Go in there. Go in your hole. There we go. And that was a struggle, y'all. Like that really was. And somebody who's a avid Star Wars fan, other than myself, will probably be a piece of cake. That was but it worked. See. So now you got the X for the X Wing. Yeah. See that works. Man, that was a real struggle. Ooh. So is this a Stud? This is a day one for you, or you like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. If you're not gonna do it, why? I'm gonna see who has oh yeah. Look at that. It feels good when you did something right. Look at that. Like that. Ooh. Oh yeah. It's gonna be tough to the Fang Fighter Interceptor. Now, I've seen it. I've seen that on like people's like Instagram and stuff like that. It seemed like to me they put a lot of love in one of the builds and not so much in the other. The other one kind of looks like an afterthought for me. Um, I still would get it because it's a ship that, it's starships that I just don't have yet, and so I would definitely get it. But to me, it just looks like it was like, yeah, I'm building this, and then it's like, well, you should do this too, and it seemed like one of the ships just didn't get enough attention or love as the first one did. And you could tell which one was the first one, and then which one was the one right after it. Just effort, man. Everything's effort. Just give the effort. Give the effort. Give the effort and everything. Like what my coach used to say, finish strong. Finish strong. Just finish strong. You have a fast finish, finish strong. Starting to put UCS sets in your actual work office. Oh. You know what? I think I'm gonna do the same thing, Shy, because I am totally out of space. I think I'm at my work office. I think I'm gonna just. The only thing is that I got little tiny hands that walk around the building, and so that might be an issue. That might be a problem. But yeah, I think that's probably what's gonna happen for me is that I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start moving stuff to the office. That's how I feel. Uh, well, that's an error. Hold on. Oh, oh, look what I done did. Mm, mm, mm. Walmart starts to have Star Destroyers, but not selling them yet. Uh, yeah, you know what? I hate that. I hate that because I used to run into that a lot. I used to into that a lot, where like my Walmart or the Target. The Target's famous for that, right? They'll go ahead and put a set on the shelf, and it has a street date on it, so they can't sell it. But just to fill the shelves, they'll put it on there. So when you go to the checkout, it's a no go, right? And the whole place, when you try to scan it, the whole place lights up like you're about to steal something. And you're like, what? What's going on here? And that's exactly what happens is that they street date those things and they can't sell them, but they put them on the shelf, friend. They do. And I kind of wish that they don't. Simply the fact that you got it in your hand and you're going to checkout and you can't buy it. But maybe that's a ploy for to get you back in the store because that you wanted it that bad, right? But they shouldn't do it. They shouldn't put them out there. All right, now I'm looking right. Me and Technic Brick never got along. We just never, I don't know. But when it comes together, it looks beautiful. It does. It does. All right, I got it going now. I got it going. I don't know. I'm looking at this thing, and I'm looking at it, and it's. I just thought it would be a lot bigger for UCS, and maybe my UCS scale is off. That makes any sense. I'm looking at this thing, and it's It's probably no, it's probably no longer than. Let me see if I can get this in. It's probably no longer than this right here. It's probably this big, and I just, I just, I just thought that it would be a lot bigger than what it looks. Mm. Definitely a lot of Technic pieces in here, though. I want to see, I want to see somebody's video of a comparison from the first one to this one. I would do one, but I don't have the first one. Hobby Town store near me is crazy. That's crazy that, like, I don't know. I guess so. Since Toys R Us bailed out, like, you see all these other stores that are picking up Lego, right? Like Hobby Town, you know, where else? Michael's, like, you know, the weirdest place I saw was like the Five and Below, right? Five and Below had Lego in it, and then there was something else. Oh, Kohl's, which is cool because you can get like points and stuff like that, and redeem points and stuff a little bit faster than you would at the normal, like the regular Lego store, right? Especially like with Target. Target, you spend over $90, you instantly get $10 back. So you saw the $200 price tag and knew it would be a little smaller than the U. Yeah, but look, I think they calling it that though. Like I'm gonna say it comes with one of these, so I'm thinking it's UCS when you got a placard. And shout out to this placard for not being a sticker. Like some of the placards are like stickers, like they put the thick sticker on there. This one's not a sticker; it's printed. Hold on a second. Yeah. Hmm. Here we go. Let's see. Uh, yeah, let me see. Yeah, it's I don't know. I think what's I don't know. Like it's a UCS, right? I'm thinking it's UCS. I don't. Yeah, it's and that's tough. Like you got me thinking now. That's why I'm like a lost word. So you got me thinking because like you figure the Razor Crest was like close to what, like a $600 buy. This one's like a $200 buy, something like that. Maybe like a little bit over two, something like that. So it's just I don't know. I think I don't know. How do you price something and then people like, oh yeah, this X amount of money per piece or whatever, right? And that's not even so. Like pieces are different. Like pieces are different. Like you got the bigger pieces, you got the smaller pieces. They're different, right? And so I don't even think that equates to anything. But yeah, it. I just thought it would just be looking at it. I just thought it would just be a lot bigger than what it is. You don't know how Hobbytown gets away with selling exclusive sets from other stores, but near me. But it's a tiny place. Oh, you might be dropping a dime on them, bro. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it either. Yeah, I don't know how they do it either, bro. But I didn't know they did that. I mean, I thought they would have it just because it was distributed to them. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Don't know, bro. Don't know. So you can say goodbye to the Toys R Us that you see, the pop-ups that you see in Macy's didn't work out, right? It's not really working out. So that's why if you go to Macy's, they kind of clear the display right on out the way because it just for whatever reason it just and I think that was doomed from the start anyway. Like you really should be standalone anyway. So you shouldn't be a shelf on Macy's or at Macy's. You know? All right, here we go. I think I'm in the right this time. Okay. But I tell you what, I wouldn't be, this yeah, this set was given to me free by Lynn. And I'm not promoting it at all, anything like that. But I like, I'm gonna tell you, I like building sets like these, or even like say like for instance, like the Technic car series, right? Like my Technic skills, like are very like slim to none, right? But like doing something like this kind of teach you the how like the structure, like the Technic structure is supposed to be to kind of give you some strength and give you versatile like to build, right? Because you're building studs out, right? And you're interlocking using the pins to interlock these things. Like so for instance, like this 1x6 isn't attached to like anything by the studs. It's attached with the Technic pin, right? So that allows you to kind of move at a different angle, you know. So like putting sets together like this is like to me it's like reading a book. So I'm like fascinated with it. I don't think I've ever seen this piece before. It's like a two. I haven't seen this piece before. Never seen it. See that? Never seen anything like that one. And I'm sure it's probably out there, but I never seen nothing like that. See what I'm saying? That's why I think I enjoy new sets a lot because they end up coming out with something I haven't seen. I haven't seen anything like that. Target yesterday had a ton of interceptor sets. So you share stories, letting people know. All right, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. says you can. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I engaged it. Did I engage it? All right, there you go. Check it out. 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 Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Oh, look at that. I told you this means something. That means something. Oh man. Now how did that's crazy. Oh, okay, I see how it does. So the it pushes down on it. Oh, see, I'm learning, folks. The light bulb is like right here. Can't see it, but it's like right here. Oh, I dig it. Hobby Town. See, the only thing we're going to Hobby Town for me would be I'd be in there to buy Lego, but I'd be in there to buy some other stuff. Like Hobby Town got all the Gundam. They got all the model cars and stuff like that. You know, so you get in there and be buying more than what you bargained for. You might as well give me a shopping cart. Ooh. All right, let's see where we're going. Dang, these are just the first two bags, bro. Like this is like the whole skeleton. They could put out sets early, but would they let you? Would they sell them to you? That's the only thing. You can. They can. A store can put them out early, but if they gonna sell them to you, that's another thing. But if you can get them, you walk out the door with them in your hand. That's totally different. Yo, Angry Dragon, those Sonic sets. I think those are the Sonic sets that first one should have been like that. You know, I'm like this one. This one is like more the new Sonic set is more interactive. Like you know you put Sonic in that little ball and he goes on that ramp and spins around, right? That's the the other one is just a desk piece for like Shy's desk, like in his office. That's what that is for. Like, but this new one here is more interactive, and I think that the kids are. If you're making these things for kids, I never seen that one before. You're making these things for kids. That's what it's about, right? So that you telling me that you can go in a Hobby Town and get an early set. They'll let you buy it. Never mind it being on a shelf, because a lot of stores do that. But you can buy it. It's probably that way until they get cracked down on. What's going on, Chris? Welcome to the stream. Chris, be sure you enter the giveaway. It should be pinned in the chat. So be sure you enter. Oh, here come the The part I always hate is always the small pieces, right? The greebling. Time to do this. You can't do any Star Wars builds without the space greebling. Gotta have the space greebling. The pieces are so tiny that they fall right off the desk. What? Where'd you go? Not doing enough shows. I want to say I'm not doing enough shows. Nah, I trying to get ready for Brick World's coming up, and you got Brooks Cascade coming up too. So it's a lot of shows to do. Folks want to get out and see some cool epic stuff, right? Trying to make sure mines look like the one on the book. See, the only thing about this too. Let me show you this. Star Wars, there's a lot of gray pieces, like dark bluish gray pieces, right? But then you look at that book, and it gets real murky real fast, right? It gets murky real fast with the gray background. It's an old guy like me, probably should have some glasses on, right? Nah, I'm just making sure my stuff lines up right. We look just right. We looking the same. Don't want no mishaps. Oh man, you know what? Here's the thing. Like, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of a cyberpunk build, right? And I had it done, but then I dropped it. And then I looked at some Star Wars stuff, and I'm looking at my cyberpunk build, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take some Star Wars techniques and make my mock a little bit better. So thank goodness for the drop, right? I was pretty mad that it dropped though, but you know, I'm using a Star Wars technique where I can go ahead and use some greebling, right? Some Star Wars greebling to kind of get that cyberpunk feel, right? Because it's in the future. The future looks like the future. You see, you grab the little 3-in-1 cyber drone set. It's got a little rad space robot fig. Oh, I'm gonna have to get that one. I'm gonna have to get that one. I haven't gotten that one yet. I'm gonna have to go do some Lego shopping. What I want to do is next time I'm out at a different city somewhere is to actually definitely hit the Lego store nearby because pick a brick walls are different. Um, Even when I was out in Orlando, they had a lot of stuff on it, but it wasn't enough for me to. All right, I need a cup of this or I need a cup of that. I probably should have just bought some cups anyway. Oh snap! Hold on. There we go. Look at this greeble. This greeble. That's what I'm looking for. I don't see it, friend. Says the Legoland Factory Store is where it's at. Legoland Factory Store, huh? They're making a Lego factory. I don't know about Legoland, but I think it's one that they're doing down in Virginia, which is like minutes away from me, maybe an hour. That one's probably like an hour from me, from where it's at. So once that gets up and moving, I'm definitely gonna go take a trip, and it'll be a good like segment for the YouTube to go down there and visit. I'll check it out. Oh, I'm getting there. Mm. Yo, it's a lot on this piece. Now, this is some real greeble. So you could visit the showroom in VA Factory. What? I didn't know that. It sounded like you already been down there, Angry Dragon. So they did. Let me get this right. They they did the factory, right? And didn't they do? So it's a Lego land down there because I saw somebody from Wamalug get a job down there as a master builder. I saw that, friend. I saw that. I didn't even know that event was going down. But I mean, not that I wouldn't have went because that thing is far from me. But is that right? Like, so there's a store down there, right? Or did they just open up a new store and then open up the factory in a different location? Because somebody from Wamalug got a master builder job down there. I saw that, friend. I see things. I see them. Legoland. All right, that's Legoland. Okay, all right. So I do need to get down there then. I do need to get down there a lot sooner. Oh, Angry Dragon with the news. Look at that. Factories in a different look. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. One's a store, like you have the store, and then the factory itself is in a different location. This factory is a little bit further south, a lot further south, I should say. All right, I think I'm ready. That was a lot of Greeble. That piece was a lot. All right, but well worth it. Well worth it because it looks great. All right, let's see some Star Wars stuff. Yeah, I need to gas it up and get down there, friend. I think I done missed out a lot. That's what happens when you stay home a lot. Oof. There we go. Opening during the week. You Angry Dragon. When are you gonna become a member of the Charm City Lug, friend? You live too close by. You know, we got some folks from Virginia, right? You see me, I'm over here recruiting y'all. I'm terrible. I'm good and terrible. I'm over here recruiting. I think this bag right here, my friends, is all about the greeble. It is. It definitely is. This is cool. Shy, what I want to know is if my man Ryan is going to do the games that he did. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. It caught me off guard because I wasn't ready. You know, them young boys, they pretty fast, man. They fast. They fast. Young boys are fast. They fast. So you know, building a minifig, speed building a minifig was a little bit difficult because you had the young whippersnappers. They were quick. They were just quick, bro. They were quick. They were. So I bowed out the first round. First round, I was out. It was fun though. It was. The classic space robot fig would look good, cool, in cyberpunk. Yeah, it would. It would. You know what? My man Fick would appreciate that. He loved that classic space. He do. Yeah, so I got my lug doing a cyberpunk build. So they're doing that. We're doing an underwater scene. Like we usually like with Charm City, we usually build like a city, like a town, a city. You usually see us like that. Um, I think that that's where we headed. My man Nathan is he's heading up the coordination for the table. So exciting times for our fine lug. Very exciting times. Ew. So let me know when you join. Okay, yeah, man. You say yo, you at our lug and would join. Yeah, man. We have in fact, my friend, I'll I'll direct message you and you just send me your email in the direct message and I'll put you I'll give you the I'll give you the I'll put you on the email distribution list, right? Distribution list, right? And I'll put you in the Discord too. So and introduce you to the group. So now you're on the hook. You got to build something, though, Angry Dragon. You got to build something. You can't just be part of the team just to be part of the team. Just be hanging. You got to build something now. I think I did right. Yeah, yeah. No, I probably need to have a discussion with somebody, and I guess maybe somebody who's been around Lego a lot longer than I have, um, and how they feel about a lot of remakes. Like I guess Lego is giving us the sets the way they probably should have been the first time around, maybe. But then I think it kind of takes away from the nostalgic feel of the old sets because you remember when you were a kid, and even though the parts were probably a lot simpler back then, You remember how epic you felt of having a set like that, right? And then, of course, new molds get made over time. Here we go. New molds get made over time, and then they just revisit a set that they made from yesteryear, and they kind of make it better with the new molds, or you just get a different shape with the new molds, right? Some are for it, some purists aren't for it. So I just need to see. I like to see somebody's view that somebody that isn't for it, right? Oops. Oh, don't knock no Lego off. Chill. Yeah, let me try that again, friend. Don't knock me off, friend. He had some cool pictures from the event, I guess. Oh, okay, okay. Uh, Super collector. I have the Black Tron set. They have the GW. Just couldn't. I just couldn't buy one. It was frustrating. I heard about that one. I do have that one, but I heard about that one. I never was able to. By the time I got into Lego, Blacktron was a thing of the past, right? Way a thing of the past, right? And I'm glad you brought that up. It was that one, and then it was the Bionicle gift with purchase, right? And I bought a Bionicle, but it wasn't for me. It was for my nephew at the time. And there we go, got it. Um, so I know what Bionicle looks like. My love, they do a lot of Bionicle. We have some folks from the Bionicle love that participate in doing that, right? Um, and I don't know, man. Like the gift with purchase, I feel like they could have gave the folks a little bit more to make it Bionicle, even like the Blacktron, right? I think it to me as a novice. I'm sorry, Super Collective. To me as a novice, it looks like Blacktron to me because I don't know about Blacktron, right? I mean I can look at images and stuff like that and try to analyze it, but a true fan such as yourself know the difference, right? And so you feel like, oh man, this is the one shot, but maybe this is like, I'm thinking maybe this is like a teaser. This is like a teaser to see how people feel about it, and then maybe they'll stick a set out there later to see how good it does, and if it does well, then the line comes back, right? Maybe, maybe it's because that is kind of like a marketing tools. Like I give you, like even for lack of better term, you say candy dealers, right? I give you a sample. I give you a sample of something, and you know, I give you a sample for free, right? Just to see if you like it, and then you tell your friends about it, and then now you back for more, right? So you buying whatever you need to buy to get that thing, and then not only that is that you know your friends are buying it because you like it, right? And so that is a marketing tool. It's like you put fillers out there, you put samples out there to see if they do well, and if they do, then that kind of gives you a gauge of, okay, I need this amount to put out because this is guaranteed money, right? Yeah, I think a lot of people, bro, a lot of people didn't like that Bionicle GWP a lot because it wasn't, the face was a sticker. Like it was a curved slope like this. The face was like a curved slope, bro. And that it was nothing but that right there. It was a curved slope. and that made a lot of people mad, like because Bionicle's number one thing is that mass, right? That molded piece, that mass. But here's what I learned from that is that even though the GWP wasn't a real Bionicle, they kind of got you talking about it, right? You know, they kind of got you talking about the set, so they know that there's an interest of it, right? That's how I say it. There's an interest for it. It might happen, it might not happen. You know, maybe they put it on a shelf and not pull the trigger on it. But then, like, you might see a small set, a small Bionicle set, just to get fillers out there. So you grew up on the classic space stuff, late 70s. Oh, so you are old OG, stud. You old OG. Yeah, Fick is a big fan of that too because he was an old OG too. Like he's into that stuff because that's what he had back then. And so when you see him at you know conventions, that's what he whips out. He whips out his big classic space creations. Oh, I'm getting there. I see you. Chris has some of that in his store 2 weeks ago. Old Space. Yeah, yeah. You know, I don't know. I don't know how Chris, and I haven't been in that store in a long time. So there's a store in the Pennsylvania area that it's a secondhand Lego store. Now, if you want to buy some of the new stuff, you can. But Chris has a lot of stuff that you can buy that you missed out on, like the old stuff, right? Like Classic Space, Blacktron, all that stuff. He also has his Bricklink store, right? So you can, and that's what I do. I order my Bricklink online, and then I just drive an hour and a half to go pick it up. Which is bad, right? Like if I know if I'm next to a Bricklink store, and say I'm next to Big B too. Like he's probably an hour and a half too away from me. You know, I can not not wait for the mail, the snail mail. I just go ahead and hop in the car and go get it. Oh, this starting to look like something, y'all. All right, check it out. This goes on this side right here. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is it beautiful? No one is beautiful. I think I put this one on the wrong side. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. That snaps into that one. That one snaps into that one. Beautiful. Look at that. It's getting there. I don't think this thing gonna be heavy, like a UCS would be. I don't know. What do I know? You said you wish they bring back the black suit classic space fig. Have two from childhood beat up and yeah, you gotta probably hunt for those. Hunt for them. I don't know. You know what? That would be a cool line, right? I ain't gonna lie. That'd be a cool line. Like they, if Lego decided to run a short special, right, and say, hey, we're just gonna revisit every last one of our old lines. You know, for this quarter, it's gonna be this. And I think they were kind of doing that, like with the classic castle. Like for this quarter, it'll be this. This quarter, it'll be that. I think that would be cool. Where we at? Right here. I'm gonna have to flip this around, friend. Like that. Gotcha. Mm, I'm trying to get it right with me. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. I think I got it now. Nope. You had one, but oh, you talking about the black plastic space? There we go. Yeah. See what I tell you? People want the figs, man. It's all about the figs. It's all about the figs. Oh man, we've been rocking out for 2 hours and a half. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think, and here's the thing is like, you can never make everybody happy all at the same time. You can't. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, how and there was some folks that were like not happy about this being the UCS set, right? That was chosen, right? They wanted something else, right? And what it is that you have a lot of collectors that've been collecting a while that, like I said, they already have this, right? They already have one. They have one from that they released a while ago, right? A long time ago. They have that one. But they, to me, they came and got you like last year with the Razor Crest, right? You had the UCS Razor Crest, so you had that, right? So now they go back and get the people that missed out on this set here, and then maybe the next UCS will be something new, and then you revisit something that's old, and you go back to get doing something new, right? So you kind of on both ends of the spectrum, right? But yeah, I get it. I would be irritated where like if I was, you know, an avid collector that been collecting over the years and already had this one, you kind of feel like, oh man, like why are they doing this one? Like you was hoping for something new. And then, just those things, oh, we're making progress. Between me and my kid, the only classic space minifig we don't have is the green, and I never got the exosuit. And you know what? Messing around with some friends who were around Lego a while ago, I was able to actually acquire that exact set. So I have the green guy and I have the exosuit. I want to tell you, I probably got two of them because I think I bought one from one friend and the other friend I bought two, and not knowing that I had both of them. That make any sense? You know, you buy something that you already had and you didn't know you had it, but it looks cool, so you buy it again. Yeah, that's me. It looks cool, so I buy it again, and I already had it. Yeah, that exosuit, it's definitely fire, man. So I definitely need to, and it's still I still got it in the box. It's built, but I have it in the box. So you ever, you guys ever do any of these, like say for instance this UCS set, right? The instruction booklet. I'm wrestling with the instruction booklet because the images are on the page are like tucked underneath the binder. So the binder, like you really have to pull it back to see the full image of these steps here. Anybody have those issues? Was it just me? It's probably just me. All right, here we go. This one goes here. Oh, starting to take shape. These. Oh, we are rocking the day. Here we go. Oh, I feel like I'm missing something somewhere. I hate getting extra pieces like that. I do. I do. Oh, I see what time it is. Yeah, see that's that binder. I can't see because of the binder. Oh, there we go. I see what time it is. Either 20 feet. Oh, look at that, friend. All right. All right, wait a minute. I feel like they skipped something somewhere. They did. They skipped me. This last quarter panel, the instructions not in it. I'll figure it out here. Hold on. I'll make it like this one. All right, we go. Like that. I get quiet when I'm trying to pay attention, right? Here's that moment I'm trying to pay attention. So one of the steps, and it's probably just, it might be just this book. It might be. Again, it might not be. It might just be me. There's a step missing somewhere on here. But I got it worked out. Let's see. Like that. Got it. Got it worked out. Wait a minute. Maybe I don't. Hold on. I got it now. Working it out, man. Yeah, somehow there's a step missing in this booklet. I just fixed it though. Got it. Ha! Yeah, had to reverse engineer it. I think there's a page missing. Apparently. Oh, man. Let's see. All right, folks. I am on bag number 4. And your boy's going to take a break. I'm at 2.5 hours in here. Yeah. Oh, that means we get to use this bag 4. We get to use that. Cool. I'm going to take a friends, and I'll be streaming later on today. So I'll give you a shout later. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget, I had pinned the giveaway link in the chat. I'll post it on my social media. The giveaway contest ends May 4th. We will be announcing the winner on Versus, Star Wars Versus. So definitely get your name in the hat. Win some Lego. I have another X Wing Starfighter box to send you. All right. It's here. So don't forget to fill that out. It's going to ask you for your name. Give me your real name and give me an email address so I can contact you. I'm not chasing any handles on any social medias. If you want this thing, give me the information to send it to you. All right, folks. I'll be back a little bit later on today. We're going to finish this build today. We're going to finish. Believe that. You put your real name in there, son. Get that Lego. That's the name of the game. Get that Lego. Get that Lego. All right, folks. I will chat with you soon. See you later on.